Complete Guide to Public Speaking. Tips and Tricks to Improve Skills and Give a Speech Without Fear and Anxiety. Written by Leroy Jackson. Narrated by Don T. Bai. Chapter 1. Planning to Public Speaking. Before you get up before a crowd of people to give a discourse, you should initially answer these two crucial questions. Who am I addressing? For what reason am I handling them? The response to these inquiries will decide everything about your impending discourse, including planning, substance, and conveyance. Maybe you are unveiling a discourse since you are an understudy in a public talking class. If that is the case, at that point, your justification talking is that you need to prevail as an understudy. The present circumstance will likewise characterize who your crowd is, different understudies in your group, and the teacher who is instructing you. Plainly, in the current case, you will need your discourse to satisfy the educator, since your final grade will rely on your presentation. Be that as it may, don't let your craving for a passing mark obstruct your articulation. On the off chance that you follow the guidance in this book on creating and conveying a decent, valid, and incredible discourse, your abilities will radiate through, and you will get the evaluation you merit. Maybe you are preparing to talk openly because you have been approached to do as such, giving an impromptu speech at a companion's wedding, or tending to the people from a congregation or metro gathering of which you're a part. Indeed, your crowd will be characterized. The lady, groom, furthermore, visitors at the wedding, or your kindred people from the congregation or association. Likewise, by and by, you will need your discourse to be generally welcomed by your crowd. You will need to support the wedding party, or, then again, interface with your kindred people on a subject that is of shared interest. As should be obvious, noting the who and why questions likewise answer various auxiliary inquiries. What is an appropriate topic? How long should you speak? What tone should you set? Every one of these inquiries, likewise, should be replied, which you will see as we come. Yet the first and most crucial inquiries are who and why. Understanding your inspiration for talking openly will assist you with working through the uneasiness that is normal to encounter while getting up before a crowd of people, and realizing who will listen will help you expect their reaction. When you feel on edge about your discourse, you will want to concentrate all that nervous energy on why you are getting yourself through such a trial and use it to your advantage. As you start planning to talk openly, it is too essential to know another central truth. Everyone gets anxious about talking openly. Indeed, most people list public speaking as probably the greatest dread throughout everyday life, even people who do it expertly. You've most likely seen talks made by people who do it on a standard premise, like lawmakers, and thought that they were completely ready and not in any way, shape, or form anxious. Yet, if you somehow managed to inquire as to whether they'd been anxious already, they would rapidly guarantee you that they'd encountered every one of the butterflies and nerves that you're feeling about your honest discourse. The ideal approach to bargain with it is to utilize the energy of your nervousness to deliver a decent discourse, and afterward you will have nothing to be restless about. The initial steps to providing a proper lesson include establishing a solid framework for it by examining who will be in the crowd, choosing
Sample complete. Ready to continue?